The 2023 Land Rover Defender 130 is bigger, but is it any better? As iconic as an off-road vehicle can be, the Land Rover Defender has been a staple of the British lifestyle since the Second World War. With a design unchanged for over 50 years, the update would have a lot to prove. The new generation of Defender has indeed proved itself a worthy wearer of Land Rover's toughest badge. Its utilitarian yet modern design encompasses the entire lifestyle that comes with owning a Defender. One niggle that potential customers have been having has been with size and capacity. The 90 is too small as a family car, leaving almost no room for any luggage with a minuscule trunk when the rear seats are in use. The 110 is better but still leaves no option for seating 7 and having any room for luggage. This is where Land Rover's newest product comes into play. Meet the 2023 Land Rover Defender 130, a 7-seater family-friendly off-road machine ready for anything you throw at it. Let's take a look at the upsized version of the Land Rover Defender and see if bigger is better. Big shoes to fill. This phrase would have been stirring around most heads at Land Rover's Gaydon HQ when tackling the mammoth task that was the design for the new Defender. All in all, we would say they've done quite a good job. Immediately you can tell that it's a Land Rover Defender. The shape remains boxy and rugged, a spare tire still adorns the side-swinging rear doors and the high driving position remains. Launching a new generation of SUV in a world filled to the brim with every single manufacturer having something to offer in this segment, Land Rover had a tough task ahead. 2023 Land Rover Defender 130 interior showing rear seats folded down via Land Rover. When the first generation Defender was being sold, the car was designed for farmers, adventurers, and game bird shooters, not for doing the school run. The new shape had to adapt to modern standards but continue to provide a unique selling point or risk being overshadowed by competition or even other products in JLR's offerings. The new Defender came in late 2021 and was well received. With a range of engine options suiting all client needs and even a commercial version made with farmers in mind, it impressed from the very beginning. Popularity was so big that even now allocations are hard to come by. With the Jaguar Land Rover Group experiencing serious difficulties with microchip shortages, the Defender is a pretty sought-after off-roader. Say hello to Defender 130. This new variant takes the already long 110 editions of the Defender and adds an extra 340mm past the B-pillars, making it a total of 5,358mm long, 5.3 meters, making it more than 10 centimeters longer than the 7-seat version of the newest Range Rover. Land Rover says that this extended rear quarter won't impact the Defender's off-road capability. It retains sharp approach and departure angles and has a maximum rating depth of 900mm. The extended body length frees up so much additional space in the cabin that the engineers over at JLR have been able to fit a third seat in the last row. This means that there is now the possibility of a 2-3-3 seating layout, which makes the car an 8-seater and takes it beyond the capacity of the 7-seat 110 and means it is the most occupying car in the brand lineup. Land Rover sees that the additional capacity will be a major selling point. The car will be an 8-seater by default with the removal of the third row to make it a 5-seater being a no-cost option. The Defender 130 will be available with a familiar choice of powertrains as seen in the smaller Defender 110, but no plug-in hybrid yet. Inside the cabin, the Defender 130 gets a larger 11.4-inch Pivi Pro touchscreen infotainment system that can be found on the more luxury-trimmed 90 and 110 V8 models. The extra rear overhang gives the Defender 130 some extremely impressive practicality figures. The 8-seat versions have 389 liters, 13.7 CUFT, of trunk space with all 3 rows in place, but this extends to an incredible 2,300 liters, 81.22 CUFT, once the second and third rows are folded into the floor. The ultimate capacity though is slightly higher in the 5-seat version of the 130, which can carry up to 2,516 liters, 88.8 CUFT. By far the biggest capacity of any JLR product. Land Rover Defender 13, pricing and trims. With a starting price in the US of $68,000, the Defender 130 is available in S, C, X Dynamic SA, and X spec levels, as well as a first edition series. But you can certainly expect the range-topping models to reach well into the $100,000 mark, making it into major Range Rover territory. If you've got a big family, or need some extra trunk space, the 130 is certainly better than the 90 and 110 variants, all while still looking cooler than most SUVs on the road. Press drives are yet to take place, but we can expect the ride and feel to be much of the same.